Hey guys, my name is Zach. Welcome to Custom Corner. Today we're going to talk about this custom full power Vegeta that I made recently. I was inspired by some of the Super Vegeta artwork from the Android and Cell Saga, and also some of the imagery from the Tournament of Power. Certain scenes where Vegeta loses his armor and he gets pretty jacked. And of course also the iconic Gravity Room training scene with Trunks. Now, this figure was pretty much a repaint and a modification of the Dragon Ball Evolve Broly. You can see here the skirt piece was transformed to the tattered, I guess like bodysuit piece, and that was just cut with scissors. For the paint on the blue, I used these two blues here by Vallejo Model Air. I'll list them in the description. But basically it's like a 4-to-1 ratio of the dark blue to the light blue. I'm pretty sure Vallejo Model Air does make a blue this color. I just didn't have it on hand and had to mix it myself. For the flesh, it's Vallejo Red, Model Air Yellow, Flat Flesh, and Apple Barrel Antique Parchment. Antique Parchment was basically used to lighten up the hue a little bit, and it's a pretty good paint, and of course mixed with water, and that was used to paint the forearms. The forearms were reused from Dragon Stars. I believe it was a Goku figure, and essentially I sanded off the wrists with Dremel, and then this is essentially the look that you get before dremeling, and I think it came out pretty good. Initially I did want to use the stock Broly wrists, but they were a little bit too huge for this custom. So in addition to those mods, I did use some Vallejo plastic putty, and this was used to fill in some places where I dremeled rather a little bit too much. And once I was done painting everything, I coated everything with Vallejo Mecha Matte, and that was allowed me to matte finish everything, give it a little bit more of a premium look. So if you're familiar with most Figuarts, they do have like a matte finish, and that helps replicate it, and it makes it fit in a little bit better. It also helped the paint on the forearms match the paint on the body. The body and hands are stock paint, and I think doing the matte coat helped everything blend a little bit better. You can see here some size comparisons. He's pretty much just a tiny bit taller than the other Vegeta figures in the line. And here's another shot here in the cabinet. You can see he's just a smidgen taller. He's really not that much taller at all. Going back here, I'm just really happy with the way this figure turned out. It was a very easy custom, just a little bit of repainting, a little bit of masking, and you know, I really think it came out pretty good. Now, I did try some other pieces. I did try the Dragon Stars 2.0 Vegeta legs. Those were a little bit too long. It actually made him taller than Goku. And then I also tried the Dragon Stars, I guess like Resurrection F Vegeta legs. Those are a little shorter, but I still felt like he was way too tall. And then here's a quick head swap showing what I had to do to the body joint. The neck joint on this figure was way too small for blue tack, for hot glue, and for mold putty. So I did add that stud to kind of make it a little bit taller, and it makes it easier for me to use the silicone mold putty to put on heads like this Demoniacal Fit Super Saiyan Vegeta head. And I think this is a pretty good look. This looks really, in my opinion, accurate to the training scene in terms of his build, minus, of course, the tattered suit. That's very clearly from Tournament of Power. But I really like the way this figure came out. It's a very easy mod to do. Like I said, it's pretty much a forearm swap, a head swap, and then just repainting the full Broly figure with a little bit of modification. Very easy to do, very cheap to do, and a lot of us have these Vegeta heads lying around anyways. So hopefully you liked the video, hopefully you liked the custom. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Drop any questions below, and I'll do my best to answer them. Thanks.